The future of the World Cup, expansion plans. The FIFA World Cup is the most prestigious and highly anticipated sporting event in the world. It is a competition that brings together the best teams from all over the globe to compete for the title of world champions. The tournament has a storied history dating back to the first edition held in 1930 in Uruguay. Over the years, the World Cup has grown in size and popularity, with the latest edition held in 2018 featuring 32 teams. But with plans to expand the tournament in the near future, what does the future hold for the World Cup? This article explores the expansion plans and the potential impact on the tournament and the game of football as a whole. The current format of the World Cup features 32 teams playing in a knockout-style tournament over a period of 4 weeks. The teams are divided into 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 in each group advancing to the knockout stage. The tournament culminates with the final, which is one of the most watched sporting events in the world. While the current format has been successful, there have been calls for expansion, not just from fans and media but from FIFA itself. In 2017, FIFA announced that the tournament would be expanded to 48 teams starting from 2026, with 16 groups of 3 teams each. The top 2 teams from each group would advance to a knockout stage of 32 teams. The expansion was widely criticized by many who felt that it would dilute the quality of the tournament and lead to uncompetitive matches in the group stage. Despite the criticisms, FIFA remained committed to the expansion plans, citing the need to promote the game of football in new regions and increase revenue. Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA, has been vocal about his desire to expand the tournament further. In 2019, he proposed that the 2022 World Cup in Qatar be expanded from 32 to 48 teams, with some of the extra games to be played in neighboring countries. The proposal was met with resistance from the organizers of the tournament and the football associations involved, who cited logistical and political challenges. The proposed expansion to 48 teams has far-reaching consequences for the tournament and the game of football as a whole. On the positive side, it would allow more countries to participate and increase diversity in the tournament. Currently, the majority of teams that participate in the World Cup come from Europe and South America, with few teams from other regions such as Asia and Africa. By expanding the tournament, more teams from these regions would have a chance to compete on the global stage, which could help to develop and promote the game in those regions. Expansion would also bring in more revenue for FIFA and the participating teams. The more teams that participate, the more matches there are, which means more advertising and broadcasting revenue. This extra revenue could be used to invest in the game at the grassroots level and improve infrastructure in countries where football is less developed. However, there are also potential downsides to expansion. One of the most significant concerns is the impact on the quality of the tournament. With more teams come more matches, and potentially more one-sided matches in the group stage. This could lead to a drop in interest from fans and media, reducing revenue and advertising opportunities. Additionally, the logistics of hosting a larger tournament with more teams would be challenging and expensive. Host countries would need to build more stadiums and accommodation, and transport links would need to be improved to ensure that teams and fans can move around easily.